Hello Leo, how are you all? Thank you for joining me. This is Kathy from Divine Debut, bringing you your general and love reading for February 2021, and I will be doing a separate love reading, so look out for those for February. I do hope that you are all well, and just letting you know there will be a Mercury retrograde in the month of February. We also have Valentine's Day. So Mercury will be retrograding, which can bring back situations and people from the past for fixing, redirecting, ending, whatever you want for your own personal journey. Alright, so just calling on Spirit, and I'm doing the divine spread, everyone, so I do hope that you enjoy it. I'd love to hear your comments. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the Divine Feminine. For the Divine Masculine, you can check out your Mars, if you are familiar with your Mars, and North Node for all of you in your chart. Where is your North Node facing? That's your destiny point, so, and that's where you will be growing to. So Leo, please, Spirit. Leo, February 2021. So at the foundation, we have the Hanging Man. Talk about being stuck. What is hidden from you? Four of Swords. Someone is healing. The fact that you don't know, it's not you, it's someone else. Someone's been heartbroken. Recent past. They've had a disappointment. They've had a lot on their plate. This could be you as well, of course. You've been really busy, but in the now, we've got the Judgment card, which is help coming from Spirit. This is the card of Archangel Michael. Crowning you is the Moon. There's fear. There is fear, and what's on your mind is that there's a lot of, could be deception or illusion or things that are unknown. The action and advice. Wow, Nine of Swords. Someone is in a lot of anxiety. Someone's got a lot on their plate, a lot that they're dealing with. Let's see the outcome. And we've got the Death card. Wow. This is a remote message. A remote message for one person out there, dear Leo. Now, I don't know if it's you. It could be a family member. Someone's not feeling well, and they could be having a close to passing on experience. I will take more cards because I'm not reading reversals here. Let's see what Spirit has for us. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands. And we have the Page of Wands. Let's take another card on that Death card straight away. And we've got the Two of Cups. So this is concerning love. This is concerning love. This is concerning a soulmate connection that's obviously going through trials and tribulations here. Let's see. We've got the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let's take more cards and see a lot more about what's going on, Leo. I do see Pisces here, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. We've got a lot of water element. So a very emotional time for you or the other person that you are dealing with. So Leo, please, Spirit, thank you. And we have fourth house and roots. Yeah, so I'm going to say, because of course this is a general reading, not only love. Okay, someone is having health issues. I feel that someone's got a family member that's not well, because the fourth house, remember, it's all about home and family. It's usually the mother, and we've got the Moon card here as well, and the Hanging Man, which is, the Hanging Man is like being stuck, not being able to move, or being confused, or taking lots of medicine. So we will see more cards. Nevertheless, let's take more cards and see. Fourth house is a 28. It does equal a 10. The fourth house card reminds me very much of a spiritual connection. It shows the tree, the tree of life, and there is a child, a newborn here, which says, and many times I'm going to say, each death, everything happens for a reason. Someone passes and then there's a birth. It's just the way it is. Or there's a birth and then there's a passing. So this is a remote message, and I just got the goosebumps. When I get the goosebumps, it's very true. So there's going to be news coming through. We've got a bird here in the tree, which news about family. Well, yeah, something to do with a home. Look, the anchor does speak of stability, but it can speak of a commitment, something surrounding a home, right? There's news coming through. This is a new beginning. Remember that the rider brings the news. Usually it's good news. This could be someone giving birth and just going through a really difficult time. But they will make it. The news will be good. Again, I get the goosebumps. We've got the magnifying glass. So someone's looking very closely, and I don't know why, but I need to say stethoscope, or looking very closely at something. This could, I'm just getting that. Someone's looking very closely at a very, and because, of course, it does remind me of the Virgo energy. Virgo is all about health. You know, Virgo is all about the details, looking at the missed details, etc. And it's a number 44, which is good. And we've got the mice. The mice can be a bit of a nuisance. It can be quite challenging, but it's a 23, which can mean financial loss. But we've got, look, even if this was a difficult birth, okay, or something like that, I do see healing here. Why? Because the bouquet means when someone is ill and they're in the hospital, right, we take them flowers, okay, make them feel good, do something to make them feel comfortable. Anyway, what's at the bottom here? Oh my God, we've got the coffin. Okay, well, the cards have spoken. The cards have spoken. So, and we've got the Garden of Eden. Let's take more cards. Let's take more cards. I want to look at love right now. Let's look at love. And I'm going to say, for those of you that someone is, they've had maybe, they felt as though they were nearly going to pass on and they didn't, a near-death experience, this would really make them look at life from a different lens. They're totally changing. They're doing a 360 turn, emotional, physical change, and seeing life from a different scope. A new lease on life. Let's take the cards where love is concerned. We've got nostalgia, very similar to the six of cups. So a soulmate connection, again, things to do with children, childhood, back in the days. Nostalgia. Material world. Usually the material world card is very much the Taurian energy for me. It can be any earth sign, because the material world is very practical. This could also mean, I mean, nostalgia is the mind, right? We're looking, thinking back to the past, but then something materializes, something actualizes. And we've got forgiveness. So someone is wanting forgiveness. Maybe someone one person was more open-hearted, the other person was more about the physical, the tangible, and the worth. They were putting a price tag on everything. Like, okay, I'll give you my heart, but what are you going to give me in return? You know, putting a dollar sign on everything. And I feel that that's where the forgiveness needs to come through here. Let's take another card, and we've got the soulmate, a soulmate connection. There is an offer here. We've also got the bouquet, but this has gone through test. And we've got mirroring. Mirroring is like what you're feeling, the other person is feeling as well. Yeah, someone's gone through solitude. They've had a lot of time to think. Abandoned. Maybe they felt abandoned. Maybe they had abandonment issues. Whatever the case may be. So let's take more cards, but let's see. I mean, look at the roots here. 4th house and roots, it says. So the root of the matter is the hanging man. What is the hanging man? Someone needs to change their perspective, see things differently. Maybe there was confusion, illusion, deception. Whatever the case, it's cost someone financially, emotionally. Remember that the hanging man is also very, I mean, Pisces is very unconditionally loving, but it can also be deceptive. So it could be that one person was giving their soul, their heart and their soul in a connection, whether it's romantic or work or family. The other person was more about what their gain would be. Now, 4 of Swords in the hidden position says someone's gone through a heartbreak. They've stopped. There's no movement here. There was a tough lesson here, even up until the recent past with the 10 of Wands. A heavy burden. Now judgment is coming through and bringing in newness. There's a resurrection here. Oh, hello, baby. You scared the life out of me. My baby. Hello, Eros. Love is here to stay. Hello, beautiful boy. That's it. You can bless our cards. This is my Leo. I should have called him a Leo. He's like a lion. That's hot. Oh, no, my G. You're going to burn yourself, sweetie. Baby. Oh, you burned yourself. No. Yeah, I can smell his fur. Oh, my God. Leo. What's going on? Hello? Hello, baby? Eros? This is Cupid, everyone. This is Cupid, and he's absolutely gorgeous. He's such a loving cat. I'm so sorry about this pause, but honey, can I do... No, very hot. No good for you. Come on. Come on, baby. Okay. I love you too. Oh my goodness, Leo. I'm so sorry. He couldn't even feel the heat. Talk about being on fire. Wow, he actually gave me a scare. I got so scared, I jumped. Anyway, so what was I saying? I was saying here that what's on your mind is maybe this is a very, very deep connection, but there's a lot of things that are unknown that you or the other person have been up having late nights, stress, anxiety, not knowing about what's going to happen. And with the death card means there's a, how can I say it? There's a transformation happening. Remember that usually death comes before the judgment. It's like wanting to have another chance, but we know that the death card, it is a process. And the death card, I'm going to say here, can also speak of this connection has got to do with money. Why? Because Scorpio is, first of all, it's a very sexual connection. But secondly, it's also money coming from other sources. So other people's money. All right, so let's take more cards. Now, the Knight of Cups, of course, is an offer, but usually Knight of Cups is not someone that's very certain about themselves. They may have self-worth issues, could be too over-emotional to offer their cup. But usually there's strong romance. I feel that there probably hasn't been romance here. That's why someone is doubting. They don't know what's going on. Or even in the position of the divine, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, which usually is very slow they're more practical and more about calculating things, right? And they've sort of been waiting. Now here someone's ready to take that leap of faith. Page of Wands is the minor arcana of the Fool. There we go. We've got the King of Swords here. King of Swords, usually someone that does not show their emotional self, or there needs to be a truthful conversation, okay? Something needs to be communicated here. Six of Pentacles, usually my Libra card. Could it be that this King of Swords has gone through that heartbreak, maybe left someone in the past, maybe, I don't know, could be going through legalities. This could be, I mean, I see the Six of Pentacles as something legal, but we can also say that this is the card of generosity. I feel that the King of Swords hasn't been generous with their heart. Or I'm going to say something is costing them. Look at the money coming out of his pocket here in the position of the Root. Let's take more cards and see what's going on. Oh, sorry, wrong deck. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look with the Hanging Man. Why do we have the Hanging Man in the foundation? We have the Eight of Pentacles, being hard at work. And there's the Seven of Swords. There is the Seven of Swords. And remember that the Hanging Man can be deception. So someone's been working really hard at not letting the other person know the truth. Let's have a look at the Four of Swords. And I feel that someone was sacrificing their happiness for a family, for a mother, for traditions. Let's have a look at this Four of Swords. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is usually Virgo, Capricorn. I suppose it could be Taurus as well. Four of Swords. Queen of Pentacles is the mother. It can be a mother. Could it be, dear Leo, that this is your energy as well? We could say that as well, because some of you may have planets in Virgo. You're next to Virgo in the chart. But this can also say that an earth sign is trying to heal. We've got the Tower. There's been a Tower situation. Now the Tower says, obviously, it comes through because something needed to change here. Now it can be surrounding the truth that's come through. Can be relating to money, a mother, and anything to do with family, but also something long-term. Remember that the Queen of Pentacles holds that Ace of Pentacles, which she's someone who's usually very much about home. Yes, she's very good with her money. She's someone that's usually very practical, very stable, very dependable as well. So let's take one more card on that. One more card on that Tower. And we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is not easy. It's a fight. It's an argument. Look, with the Queen of Pentacles in this deck, I see her as, she knows her value and she will not take no crap from no one. Dear Leo, I do feel that this is you. You know, if this is the other person, it can be. If this is the other person, they know their worth. So they're standing strong. Financially, they're good. Even though they may have suffered suddenly, because, you know, Uranus moving through Taurus can be financial loss as well. But if we look at the swords, I mean, we've got 5 swords here, which speaks of competition, mind games. This could also be someone that's not communicating. And that's where the mind games come in. And then all of a sudden, bang, the news comes through. The communication comes through. Let's have a look at that Ten of Wands. There's the communication. Eight of Wands, messages. flight travel, movement, getting unstuck. What's that Judgment card? Ooh, what's that Judgment card? And we've got the Queen of Swords. And we've got the Five of Pentacles. So we've got a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Pentacles. So we've got an air sign and an earth sign here. Queen of Swords I usually see as Libra. So it's all about trying to find the balance and the harmony, speaking truthfully. We did have the King of Swords here, right? There he is. So this could be communication coming out of the blue where both people are communicating that they haven't been happy where they've been, or that there's been no communication and they've been very unhappy, or they've been dealing with their own issues. Let's have a look, because judgment can be someone judging another person very heavily, or maybe there has been a judgment and now it's time for the resurrection. Spirit is coming through and saying, even though there's been a tower moment, that, you know, because there were secrets that were withheld, I do feel that there can be a sense of one person is a little bit more, a little bit more knowing their worth, or they may have a little bit of ego more than the other person. So, ouch, I'm going to say. Let's take another card on that Five of Pentacles. Five of Cups as well. So one person has suffered financial loss, the other one has suffered emotional loss. Both people have gone through loss, a sense of loss. But remember that the Queen of Swords, for me being Libra, she sort of puts things into perspective. She brings the balance and harmony. Okay, because she's been there, done that. She's got the experience. Let's have a look, because she does speak of decision, taking action. Let's look at that moon, because she's severing the illusion and the disillusion, whatever it is. And we've got the Fool card here. A new beginning, even though there may be details missing. And I'm going to say someone's been dreaming about a new beginning, a new cycle. There's the moon again. Wow. Let's take one more card. Someone is getting ready to, there's the Six of Cups. They're getting ready to, and we've got the Nostalgia card and the Six of Cups. They're ready to take that leap of faith into the unknown, because this is such a strong subconscious connection, one that is rooted in the deep past. Now, someone feels as though they've found their family, their tribe. For some of you, this could be a connection that you've been in for a long time. You didn't think it would happen. It's coming through. Remember that the moon does speak of Cancer and Pisces. For me, it's mostly Cancer, and it does rule the fourth house. So fourth house can also speak of things that are deep within us. They're our unconscious. They go deep into our heritage, into our way towards the past. We've got Two of Pentacles. Someone is having a hard time making a decision here in the, well, the Devil. Nine of Swords in the position of the action and advice. Someone has been trying to manage a situation, but they keep falling back. With the Devil, it's like a limitation. Could also be surrounding timing. Could also be anything to do with restrictions, karmic restrictions, limitations that are holding someone back. Fears that are holding someone, keeping someone back in making a decision. But I feel that it's going to happen, because this is, the Devil is all about fear, and I feel that the fear is being overcome, because we've got the Fool card here and we've got the Page of Wands here, which is very similar. Look, here we've got someone waiting with the Three of Wands, and the Page of Wands is someone taking that leap of faith. And this person waiting does not know, because the Page of Wands is right behind him. So someone's going to get a bit of a shock here. We've got Judgment again. This is meant to be. We've got Archangel Michael here, blessing this union, this connection, this connection. And a soulmate does not have to be only love. It could be friendship, everyone. The news that's coming through is good. It's very good news. There is an offer on the table, but this work, as I could see here, this could be financial. This could be limiting with the mice. It can be very much like the devil. So let's see, let's see. I think that someone is praying for a miracle here, and they feel as though they cannot move forward until it's, you know, divine timing. It's all about that. Let's take the Death card, the Two of Cups. We've got the Two of Cups. There's no stopping this connection. There is no stopping this. If this is not a love reading, then I don't know what is. A love reading, a connection that has gone through heaven and hell to get here. We've got an offer here. He's down on his knees, everyone. And he's asking for forgiveness. Let's have a look and see what's going on here. Leo. We've got Knight of Cups. Again, the Knight of Cups. And we've got the King of Swords here. Oh. King of Swords has shown up twice. Now we've got two queens and a king. Let's take one more card. This person has not been showing their emotional self. They haven't been vocal about that they're in love. And we've got the Emperor. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Someone has been keeping their what is it? Their social status undercover. They have not been open and vocal about who they really are, their true identity. It's coming through now. It's coming through now, and I feel that for some of you, of course, it could be two different people here. Someone that you are leaving in the past, someone that you are not happy with in the past. For most of you, I do feel that it's probably got to do with the same person here, because the King of Swords for me is usually the Aquarius card. Doesn't have to be, could be just someone that's not vocal about their emotions. The Emperor can be Aries, Taurus, but again, does not have to be. We know that they're both, neither of these two fellas show their true emotions, but we've got the Knight of Cups here. I want to take one card on the Knight of Cups. Remember that the Emperor here, if this is not the same person, this could be just someone that you can depend on. But the energies are, he's a 4. 4s always speak of something long-term and something surrounding family. For others of you, this could be a father figure, for all I know. Knight of Cups, and we've got the 9 of Pentacles. So an offer is coming from someone who is now single. And we've got the Hermit here, and the Hermit is Virgo. They've been looking for guidance, okay? They've gone within. They've gone within. Totally. And what comes after the Hermit, we know, is the Wheel of Fortune. Someone has truly gone within. Now, the Hermit, of course, speaks of someone that's done the work, the inner work. Wow, Leo. There's the Sun. 3 of Cups. Some of you, it's reconciliation. And others of you, Page of Cups. There's been love on the table, but there's been too many people here. So And there are quite a few people, but what we've got here is the Two of Cups twice, and I'm going to leave it at that. You know, I don't want to give you too much information that's going to mix you up. So let's see what the Gaia Oracle has for you, Leo. We have the dream. Something is revealed, insight and breakthrough. Just like what we were mentioning up here. So the dream is actually going to happen. Number 4. 4 is also the Emperor. Let's read from that before I take my handwritten love messages. And it says, well, obviously, this goes really deep. This is wow. We've got 4th house and roots. We've got the dream. We've got the moon a couple of times. This has been a dream. This is like a dream come true. This is a dream come true, Leo. Number 4. You will soon break free from a situation that has been causing you concern. Something will be revealed either in a dream or through someone you know and trust. The information you receive will give you an insight into something that has remained hidden from you for some time. This will be a big relief for you as you realize that your concerns and fears were unnecessary and unfounded. All is well that ends well. However, do not forget this episode, for it is a recurring theme with you. The next time you are unsure of something, try to refrain from jumping to conclusions which are not based on fact. Also, pay attention to your dreams. Try to remember them as you wake up. With time, you will intuitively learn their symbolic language. This message had been floating around in your dream state for some time. Now let's look at the affirmation. I surrender my concerns and fears. All is revealed at the most perfect moment. All is well in my life. I choose to trust over doubt. I remember my dreams and intuitively know their symbolic language. Wow, everyone. The dream. So this has been a long time coming, this dream. Let's take the handwritten messages. So for Leo, please, Spirit, Leo. Okay, we've got a couple of cards. Wow. Wow. I will ruin your life. I am no good for you. That's the 4 of Cups. So it means someone was not able to accept the offer. I see pain and sorrow in your eyes. Please trust that I won't ever hurt you. And that's the 4 of Pentacles, which is the Miser card. Trust issues. I got carried away. I didn't want to hurt you. It didn't mean anything. 7 of Swords. So this could say, obviously, that, and this is, these cards add up to a 15, which is the Devil. So these cards, I want to say that not everyone has stepped out of a connection. Not everyone. But also it can speak of someone needing to lie. Because for whatever reason, they didn't want to hurt you. Because I do see here that I will ruin your life, I'm no good for you. I don't know why, but I feel that that is some sort of an excuse that someone is using and they're not able to accept this cup. The 4th cup, right? And then we have, I see sorrow, I see pain and sorrow in your eyes. Please trust that I won't ever hurt you. So obviously someone's been taken for a ride with this 7 of Swords. And that's probably why they're not trusting. Now, these messages opened up on their own. We've got 15. I'm going to take 3 cards I'm going to choose those cards. I'm not in love with you. I have to be honest with you. Wow, and that's the Four of Swords here. We've got the Three of Swords. So someone is saying that they're not in love and that they're honest. Three of Cups. Are you the one? I want to have a family with you, and that's the Ace of Pentacles. And that is a 7 again. 11, 15, and that's a 7. So 15 and 7 is 22. It's a master number, right? Just like the mirroring card, 2 and a 2. But here someone is asking if they're the one. So it looks like they, obviously they may have needed to tell you that they weren't in love with you. But are you the one, it says here, after all? And remember that we jump from are you the one, and then I want to have a family with you. So again, threes mean that there's people here that shouldn't be here. Let's put the 3 and the 4 together. Okay, so are you the one? And then we've got the I will ruin your life, I'm no good for you. Let's put the Pentacles together. That's 5 of Pentacles, which we've got up here. And let's put the swords together. So we've got now, we've got a 5, we've got a 10, and we've got a 7. Remember, 7 is always spiritual for me, but 7 is also conflict. So where the emotions are concerned, someone is having doubts here, but, you know, they're not sure of themselves, or there are self-worth issues. Remember, we've also got the forgiveness card here. So someone needs to receive the forgiveness before they can move forward. Here we've got things about us concerning practicality. And remember that this is the Ace of Pentacles, which the Queen holds, and the Knight here. I'm going to say we've got the Knight of Pentacles here as well, which is very practical, but very slow moving. They need to plan ahead, earth signs, dear Leo. So whatever this Knight of Pentacles means to you, there's a lot of waiting around here. So it's something about long term. Now, this could also say that someone suffered financial issues. 5 of Pentacles, or emotionally, they were not, there was, what's the word I'm looking for? There was a disconnect, okay? Both people felt left out in the cold. And here we've got the 10 of Swords, which does break down to the Ace of Swords. And 7 Cups, confusion, illusion. So anyway, whatever the case is, dear Leo, these messages are a little bit sort of back and forth, but I'd like to hear your comments about this, if that gave you any understanding of what the reality is and what's going on for you and on your own personal journey. Nevertheless, whether it resonates for you or not doesn't matter. This is a general reading. But if you'd like to share your comments about that, I'd love to hear it. Some people are worried about sharing their personal information. You don't have to say that, yes, this is my situation. You could say things, put things in a different way. So, of course, and I want to thank you in advance, Leo. So, a lot of love coming through that's gone through, as I said, heaven and hell, but I want to wish you luck with whatever happens in the month of February. I'm wishing you luck, and just know that whatever you've been going through, probably the other person has been as well, because you are mirroring each other. All right. Sending you lots of love, lots of light. Wishing you well, dear Leo. Ta-ra for now.